Hello, family and friends. How are you today? Today I'm going to take these things that I made last week and put in a refrigerator. Quesadilla, or tortillas, my homemade tortillas. Okay. And I'm going to make me a quesadilla, a chicken quesadilla. So I'm just going to use this chunk chicken breast, Chestnut Hill. I got it at Family Dollar, I believe. And it's been in the cupboard for 2 months, so I'm going to use it. First, I'm going to drain it because it's full of water. It smells good, though. Really smells good. Drain it here. There we go. Let me put this over here in a trash. Alright, so now I'm going to show you what exactly I'm going to do here. First, I'm going to turn the stove on. That's the wrong one. Got this new stove and I'm still trying to figure out, remember the ones, because the other ones was these two little ones are in the back and the two big ones are up at front, so I have to remember which one I want to use. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some butter. I'm just putting something together because I'm getting a little hungry. It's it's 10 after 3, my goodness. I'm just going to put this in the pan, okay? I'm not going to swipe it all over that tortilla. So we're going to put it in this pan. Get the pan all good and heated up. Now, I made these the size where I could put them in the pan and stuff. So that's what I'm doing. It's just one of them days where I'm just going to throw it together, what I need to use. Now, I do have some Velveeta shreds. I'm going to use them. If I can open them. Tear here. Don't you just love them tear here things? It says tear here, but you just can't get it to tear here. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the scissors and I'm going to tear here with them. And it just might be me too. Here we are. Way down here, Pam, is where you're supposed to do this. There we go. So we'll have some Velveeta shreds, mozzarella. Also, I am going to have some Velveeta cheese slices, plastic cheese. Okay, now I'm going to put one of these in here, like this, and let it kind of get in that butter. And then I'm going to take some of these chicken pieces. I'm going to try to cut them up a little bit. They're chunky. Let's use a knife to do that. Okay, I'm going to put some chicken on that. Big pieces of it. Chicken on that. Let's see how high that is. That's high enough. Okay. Once I get that cheese on there, it'll hold that in. Okay, now we're going to take some ranch seasoning. I hope it's okay. Well, that stuff gets hard. I think it's better if you leave this in the refrigerator. I'll try to work on this to bust it up a little bit. We'll put a little bit of ranch seasoning on that just to flavor it up just a little bit. Not much. A few pinches. Then I'm going to put these on. The Velveeta plastic cheese or plastic wrap cheese or whatever it is. That's already starting to cook. Okay, now let's put some shreds on that with that American or Sharp. That'll be enough. That'll be enough, Pam. That'll be enough. Now, let's put the other one on top. Kind of quesadilla form like. Now, the trick is trying to get this turned, so I'm going to have to get a wide spatula. Because I'm not sure how I'm going to do this, but I'm going to try. Try to get it melted down there just a little bit. I'll close this up, turn that down, and let it get hot. Let it get hot while I drink some tea. I saved this glass or cup. I left my other one in the truck. So that should melt it down just a little bit. We're going to have enough chicken for another quesadilla. And enough of the homemade tortillas. Let's flip. I did it. I did it. I did it. And this is the bottom, which should have the chicken right in there on top. Yep, the cheese is melting. So let me turn you around here. Put you up here. And we will put a little more butter in that underneath. I always put just a tad of olive oil when I do butter because it keeps it from burning. Yeah. Put that under there. Now, what I'll do is stick this lid back on and let that kind of melt all that stuff and maybe cook this stuff up in there. Let me get a plate. A plate. I'm not going to use this. I'll put it back in the drawer. Get all this trash up. That goes over there. I'll have me a hearty Pam homemade tortilla, Pam homemade quesadilla. Quesadilla, that's what it's called. So I'm going to get a knife out because I'll have to cut this quesadilla. My handy dandy old kitchen knife. Okay, now I am going to take this back off because I believe it's probably going to be melted. Yeah, that's melting good in there. So I'll leave that lid off for a minute. Leave the lid off for a moment. I'll have to let that cool for a while before I eat it because it's going to be really piping hot. So let me see if this is, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Turn that off. Take that buttery stuff and put on top of that. Smooth it around a little bit. And flip it over again. Now, I'm going to take a little bit of that butter. Can you see it? You gotta see it. Take a little bit of that butter. And just butter the top of that. Like this. Give it a buttery taste to go with the little bit of tiny bit of ranch and the cheeses. Don't dare to pick it up and eat it right away, because it'll burn you. Burn me. Yeah, I want my buttery. First meal of the day, make it buttery. Okay, it looks like a pancake, but it's not. Let me show you. This here needs to sit. I'll put the lid back on cockeyed so it won't. I'm going to cut this. These homemade tortillas are really easy to make and they're nice. Make about a lot of stuff. You could roll them up, make anything. Put a quesadilla. Get back over here. I want to cut this like a pie. Whatever you got in there. Just whatever you got. I was just going to do cheese, and I thought, now I got that chicken in there. That'll be good protein. So I still have some chicken left, and I'll probably make another one of these. But I'll probably eat it like after a while when I want something like later. But I want you to see this. Cheese melted in there. Let me see if I can get a bite without burning. Hot. Mmm. So that chicken's down to bottom and the cheese is holding it in there. I'm going to flatten it down. Yum. Talk about good. I can't taste the ranch a lot, so I should have put more on it. Mmm. That's good. Try it. Anyway, God bless you. I am going to go and eat my little quesadilla I put together. So, God bless you, and I'll talk to you later. Love you all. Have a great day.